the moment. These are the provisional rankings with points factored in, and indeed points taken off, because they're going to come off on Sunday for the next revision of the rankings. Mark Selby 4th at the moment, Maguire up to 6th. John Higgins still number 1, so he's going to be seeded 2nd for the World Championship, because of course Neil Robertson will be seeded 1 as defending champion.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Frame 5, Mark Selby to break.
The players are back. This is frame 5. It's 2-2 in this semi-final.
Chance of a pot here.
One.
Just so slow down. Again, the pace just catching them out. And there's the equation, of course. First to 6 goes through to the final. I don't think Stephen will be taking anything on here. Just dropping behind a colour. Well, he's thinking about the blue. He's nominated blue. Well, this is interesting. He's choosing to attack. No. Well, I bet he wishes he's taken that bat now and played the snooker. Don't often see the players take those on. They tend to drop the white behind one of the bulk colours.
One. Eight. Nine.
And in potting this red, it will open up another red to the opposite corner. Very surprised that Stephen took that blue one, actually. He knew that he'd be leaving these for Mark if he missed. And I'm sure that Mark Selby delighted going into that interval at 2 apiece. Like I say, well, he could regroup, as hopefully Stephen has as well. I think they just cancelled each other out a little bit in the first part of this match. I think we'll see a higher standard from them now.
23. Sorry.
Yeah, Selby hasn't really scored yet, so that's what he would like to happen now. Just get his scoring boots on.
$24. Yep.
Still the bottom red there available to the right-hand corner.
That would have been a warning as well.
Yes, a dent in the side cushion. Michael Holt did that a few years ago in a qualifier for the Masters, and he didn't win that battle. He broke a couple of fingers doing it.
Nine.
He's another one that wears his heart on his sleeve. Meanwhile, an unexpected chance here for Mark Selby.
Yes, Michael Holt is actually the only player to beat John Higgins in tournaments carrying ranking points this season. He beat him in the final of one of the European Players Tour Championship events. Of course, Higgins lost in the Masters, but that's not a ranking
16.
tournament. Had to pull out of Germany, won the UK Championship, and of course was suspended for the first couple of tournaments.
Yep.
Well, it was an unexpected reprieve for Mark Selby.
Well, he got a bad contact there. He's had the black cleaned. He's just composing himself.
23.
Has a 21-point lead. Won't need that slightly awkward blue. Can do enough damage at this visit to leave Stephen needing snookers.
24. $31.
So it looks like 3-2 to Selby. Let's not forget he missed the black at the end of the third frame, but Stephen Maguire has not managed to push on from that. And Selby's nudging ahead. Well, he missed his own black there, and that was unexpected
40.
to say the least. Because he looked so positive and confident, and all of a sudden his confidence has now taken a little knock.
He is a very aggressive player, Stephen Maguire, but sometimes he can get too aggressive for his own good. Mark Selby won't mind though.
47.
He's picked up the pieces here in this fifth frame.
Well, this is
52.
his first half century. Mark Selby's. Maguire clearly furious in his seat. He
58.
opened the door here and Selby dived right through it. And he's cleared up with 65 to open a 3-2 lead
Selby.
in this semi-final. Shut that out your mind is to come out and take the next frame. Let's see if he can do that. This is frame 6.
Well, he's brought the red down the table. He needs some cover, and I think he's been fortunate. He's got it with the green. That was a poor break-off shot.
Well, there's the scene from the back of the hall. It's a good audience in. All the Welsh players are now out, thanks to Maguire yesterday, of course, beating Williams, and John Higgins beating Matthew Stevens.
A lot of left unside on the cue ball as he hit the pink, though.
Wow. And a miss. Steve Maguire 6. Yeah.
Yes, he did hit the pink. Nuisance, these referees, aren't they? Get in the way all the time.
Well, the thing with Jan, he's so tall. He's got no chance if he gets in front of the camera.
Yeah, I'm only joking. They do a great job. Unsung heroes. Same again, but just with a little bit more side this time. It's just trying to hit the pack below the pink. This is better. Although the white has come away from the pack, and he's left this red on down the table. He wanted that white just to stick. And Stephen will be taking this on. Well, hang on, hang on. Oh, what a bonus.
I love how everybody claps, as if he played it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, somehow threaded a path through. Just catches the pink. Well,
that's outrageous. He's got to be careful if he splits them here, because there's a 4-ball plant that's going towards that right corner. And I think that's why he's played on the open red. But he hasn't played it very well. He's going to have to pot this in the middle and then screw back off the pack for the black. And it was noticeable as well, nothing against Stephen, that when he did fluke that red, he didn't actually put his hand up to mark to acknowledge it. He's concentrated and focusing himself to try and get this match level. This is a big frame for him. If he goes 4-2 behind and starts missing balls, as David has said before, he'll beat himself up and he'll finish up beating himself instead of Mark Selby having to.
well, like I said earlier, he's lost, since winning the China Open 3 years ago, he's lost in 6 major semi-finals without reaching a final. So there might be something in that, maybe just a little too intense possibly at this stage.
Yeah, trying too hard, but that's got to be on his mind. Again, it's all about channeling that into the table.
14.
And the plate. That's a good shot to get that side of the blue, and there's still that open red. Excellent pot. Chose to go into them. It's okay. Still got one into the left corner here, but the white's gone near that side cushion. He just caught the pink first. It didn't need that.
$21.
Well, after missing that black off the spot in the previous frame, which cost him, he's trying very hard here to refocus himself. Well, it was a nice cannon for the red, but he's covered the black.
27.
Well, that's a great shot to get through the gap there. Just had enough angle. We can screw into the pack here, open up a few more and stay on the one that's nearest the black. Lots of bat spin again. Just watch the white go here. Perfect. Great shot.
Well, this is exactly what Stephen Maguire needed after missing that black in the last frame. As long as he now gives every ball due concentration.
36.
If he can make it 3-3, he should be back in fine fettle in terms of his mental approach.
Well, obviously he was livid with himself. The way he lost that last frame, I should say. But he's done exactly what he had to do here. Well, this is frame ball.
67.
Yes, it's been a good effort from Stephen Maguire. This is exactly what he needed. He's kept that man in his seat. OK, it started with a fluke, but he's played this break well after that first red. Just signs now this match is coming to life a
73.
bit.
Yeah, we're getting to the business end of the match, and I think we'll start bringing each other on here now.
74.
Chance of a century.
These two are actually the two leading century
81.
makers this season. Selby's at 38 and Maguire's at 33.
'82.
Of course, it's another Scot, Stephen Hendry, at the top of the
89.
high break list. 147 against Maguire the other night.
90.
Only wins one frame. And Stephen only managed one more
96.
frame in that match.
'97.
So this black for first century of the semi-final.
Just what it needed.
104. 105.
Yes, he was livid with himself when he missed the black off the spot in the previous frame. Let Mark Selby in for his 65, but he's managed to use his frustration to good effect here.
110.
Well, possible
112.
137 on would be the third highest of the week.
$115.
But this is much better.
$190.
Well, I think we all thought before the match began it was tough to call, and after 6 frames it still is.
124.
A little bit short on the pink. Take the white around the table. Perfect. Once you miss that
130.
pocket by 10 inches, so always lands perfect on the black. This has been superb from the Scot.
Yes, it started with a fluke, but there was nothing lucky about the rest of it. 137, total clearance from Stephen Maguire. What a response after losing the previous frame. So they're level again. It's 3 frames all.